RC doesn't have lane 4. They don't have a number.
Noted. Copy that.
Thank you.
Slight delay here still as we're getting ready for the start of this next
Water
race.
checking. This is Beachmaster.
You're pretty good at announcing. Do you have another job that you announce?
We have alignment.
Cathedral Catholic is hot seating the coxswain, and she's coming in right now.
We have alignment.
Do anything like that.
Water check-in, do you copy? This is Beachmaster.
And they are off.
Yes. Water check-in.
Once again, this is the women's Novice 8A boat. Heat number 1, top 3 will move on to the final here, and they have taken off very clean start off the start here. Everybody in about a very similar, very, very equal position here. This is a very, very close race off the start here. However, a lot can happen in very little time here.
Town has launched, and Palo Alto is just launching right now.
Okay, thank you.
Some minor course corrections coming down here as Pacific is starting to kind of gut into Seabase's water a little bit there. Trying to...
I need to make sure all of the boys single 148 start time are up to the orange buoy.
Trying to see if they can get in there and try to correct it a little bit here. As the race continues, it appears that there may be a slight advantage here towards Seabase, Zlack, and I believe that is Los Gatos? Yeah, Los Gatos. However, we'll have to see as we start pushing closer and closer towards the 850 meters left to go, whether or not that lead is actually going to be able to maintain here. San Diego as well, taking a little bit of a top spot here. However, it does appear that Seabase has taken a bit of a dominant lead in this race. However, Zlack and San Diego doing what they can to try to rope them back in and get themselves back into a position where they will be able to win, get themselves into this top 3 so that they may move on to the final.
Water check-in, Beachmaster, Dockmaster. Beachmaster here. Water check-in here.
Dockmaster here.
As we approach 500 meters left to go, it appears that Seabase does have a slight advantage here still. However, San Diego and Zlack doing what they can to try to roll that back in. We'll see if they'll be able to maintain that lead as they push towards the 500 meters mark. However, I can definitely say for now, at the very least, Pacific and Los Gatos starting to drag behind a little bit here. If they don't start pushing it up pretty quickly, they might be able to, might not be able to pull it back. However, Pacific definitely looking like they're trying to get themselves up. Pacific growing in at about a 32, giving themselves a very safe rate here, giving themselves enough time to accelerate. Zlak starting to drop off here. However, as we pass the 500 meters mark, we have in the lead here Seabase and let's see, who is that? And it looks like San Diego. Both of them trying their best to keep the other boats at bay. However, besides Zlak, this is a very, very close race. Every crew well within reach of each other. With, I believe that is Seabase taking a slight lead here. However, here comes, oh goodness gracious, Seabase? No, that's Pacific. Pacific pulling it up on Seabase in these last 250 meters. Pacific getting themselves a couple seats over Seabase at the moment. Seabase in second, and the third place race is very, very close here, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very tight race between San Diego and Los Gatos to see who will be moving on to the final here. Still anybody's race at this point. In these last 250 meters, a lot will be decided by who is willing to put in that extra effort and really put the pedal to the metal.
I think so. Yeah, I think we're up there.
We have a start on 35B, women 8.
As that race concludes, we have a start on the women's 8 heat number 2. That will feature in lane 3, Long Beach, in lane 4, Cathedral, in lane 5, Casitas, and lane 6, Oakland. As the other heat concludes, it appears that Pacific will be moving on, as will Seabase. However, Los Gatos or San Diego, it's hard to tell.
Where is Seabase?
As they're on their way down,